The world is my favorite stand in JoJo. It's one of the most powerful stand and the one who uses it is an absolute icon. So don't be surprised when I say this is one of the best stand in terms of power and just fun overall in YBA. Now obviously in terms of the gay stands, you could make an argument that this one might be a bit below maybe compared to other stands. But that's mostly subjective, and by far, this is not one. I wouldn't say this is one of the worst stands ever. I wouldn't say that. Let me just flex my unobtainable skin with my cracked up BO avatar and explain to you why this is one of the best stands in the game. I think that the best place where we can start is talking about knife throw and kick barrage. Knife throw is like your Swiss Army knife. You can use it in so many situations. You can fucking shoot it, you can use it in an M1 trade and shoot it, or you can use it to extend your combos. It legit carries, it literally makes the stand go from a B to an A, literally just because of that move. Kick Barrage is also a very good move. It's very useful to get out of combos, and in general, Kick Barrages are some of the best moves in the game. So having that is very useful for the stand. Next up we have Shinai. You know that move in Heritage from the Future where Dio sends his stand to do like 10 damage and like there's a huge gap window where you can punish him? This is basically that, but less worse. It's a parable skull crusher, but you can still use it in certain situations. If you think they're gonna use M1s or do a move, you can, you know, surprise them with that move, so it's very, not that bad. However, you have to be careful because you have to make sure that they don't have the intention of punishing you when you're using that move, so you have to use it rarely. Or you can use it while an enemy is in a move animation, like for example the Tommy gun on Joseph. You can use that move, so it's alright, I guess. Road Sign Slam sounds terrifying on paper, but it's not that insane. Like, yeah, it's an unblockable stun, but there are so many things that makes it so it's not the worst thing ever. Like, first off, it only goes in the direction that you're looking at, so if you wanna, you know, flick it, you can't, because it goes in that direction. And it's cancelable, and since it's close range, well, you're technically gonna have to use it during an M1 trade, but if the guy M1's back, well, it won't do anything. So it's not, it sounds overpowered, but in actuality, it's not that good. Road Roller is the GOAT. Big zone that's unblockable and has the execution mechanic. People initially didn't like the stand, didn't like the Road Roller, and they wanted a cinematic beatdown. But honestly, after playing a lot of the world, I'd rather have this Road Roller than a cinematic beatdown, personally. It's surprisingly way more useful and actually gives the stand more of an identity, because if it had a beatdown, well, it will literally be like all of the other beatdowns. Like, at least it's unique. Then you have your time stop and your time skip, but we all know what they do, so who cares? You also have Great SI, which is just rage mode, but when you get hit, the bar depletes. But that doesn't hurt the stand in any way possible. The only problem that I have with the world is not even gameplay wise. Like, it's just visual. Like, everything is super old. Like, it's a bit too old for my liking. Like, it's very, like, you can tell that this stand is very, like, everything about the moves are old. Like, I honestly think that they should do an effect update for those moves, like, visually. But apart from that, it's really not that bad. Thank you guys for watching. Please like and subscribe. And next up, I might be talking about Stone Free. Goodbye.